Hello students, today we will see the next topic is AWT controls. A GUI, that means graphical user interface, is built of graphical elements called as the components. But some controls are components that are used to interact with your applications in various ways, like AWT, Swing, etc. Every AWT controls inherit properties from component classes. Typically, components include such as the items as buttons, scroll bars, text field, and so on. Components allows the user to interact with programs and provides some users with user feedback about the state of the program. To develop GUI based application, the fundamental elements that are needed and are available in two packages. First one is the java.awt and second one is javax.swing. Here create an instance of the desired control and then add to the windows by calling the add method. Then syntax for the component, add component obj, and to remove the control from windows by calling the remove method. Syntax for remove method is void remove component obj. Then first control is AWT. First control is label. The labels is the easiest control to use the Java in label. A label display a single line of read only text, and these labels class having following constructors. Then first is empty constructor, label, construct an empty label. Then second one is the label string text, construct a new label with the specified string of text and left justified. And third one is the label string text int alignment, construct a new label that present the specified string of the text with the specified alignment. Then methods of label control. First is void set text string text, set the text for this label to the specified text. Then second is string get text, get the text of this label. Then void set alignment, int alignment. These alignment methods used for set the alignment for this label to the specified alignment. And int get alignment, this method is used for get the current alignment of this label. See how it work label. For example, import first AWT dot star, import java.awt dot star. Suppose here the class name is label example, then main method, opening curly bracket. Here first is frame f is equal to new frame, and label example. Here see, this is the label frame, and here the label is label example. Then label declare the label with label keyword, label L1 and L2. Then L1 is equal to new label, then first label L1 dot set bounds 50, 100, 100, 30. Then L2 new label second label and set bounds, then set bounds. Then second is add these two labels, F1 add f dot add L1, then f dot add L2, and then set size 400 by 400, 500 as you want, and then set layout null and set visible true. Then we have already seen the use of set visible in last lecture. When we run this program, then we will get this output, first label and second label. Here see, this is the frame, that's why it declare the frame this. Then label, here the L1 and L2 label, first label and second label. So this is the first label and second label. And here we have set size 400 by 400, so this is the small window. If you can also add 500, 500, 600 to 600 as you want. Then second control is button. It is also called as the push button. A push button is the component that contains a label and that generate an event when it is pressed. Then push button has the two constructor. Then first one is the button. Here the construct a button with an empty set for its label first, and second is button with string text. It construct new button with specified label. Methods, first method is string get label. This method is used for get the label of this button, and second is set label, which is used for set the button label to be the specified string. Then second one is the third is checkbox. Checkbox is the control that is used to turn an option on true or false. That means on means true and off means false. Then it consists of a small box that can either contains a check mark or not. Checkbox can be used individually or as a part of the group. Checkboxes are object of the checkbox class, and checkbox class having some constructors. First one is the empty constructor checkbox, and it creates a checkbox with an empty string for its label. Then checkbox string label creates a checkbox with specified label, and third is checkbox label with boolean state. It creates the checkbox with specified label and set the specified state. Then methods for checkbox control, boolean get state. It is used for determine whether the checkbox is on or off state. Then second is void set state boolean state. It describes the set of the state of checkbox to the specified state. Then string get label, get the label of this checkbox. Then void set label string label. It is used for set this checkbox label to be string arguments. Then here the example for checkbox. First import the package AWT, then class checkbox example, then here the empty constructor checkbox example, then frame f is equal to new frame, and name is checkbox example. Then checkbox then their checkbox object checkbox 1 is equal to new checkbox, and here the name is C++. Then set the checkbox size. Then second checkbox is here Java, and here this is the true. Then checkbox dot set bounds. Then add these two checkboxes and set their size. Then set the layout and set visible true. And main method new checkbox example. This is called here only. Then when we run this program, then we will get the two checkboxes. First one is the C++ and second one is Java. But here in Java we will put the true. That's why here the mark is available. Then fourth is checkbox group. This class is used to create group of checkboxes, and from the group of checkbox only one checkbox can be checked at a time, and these checkbox are also called as the radio buttons. It supports the following constructors. First is checkbox group. It creates the new instance of checkbox group. Then methods, checkbox get selected checkbox. This method is used for get the current choice from this checkbox group. And second is the void void set selected checkbox box. Set the currently selected checkbox in this group to be specified checkbox. This create the checkbox with special labels and group name as per parameters. Then fifth is choice list. Choice list, the class choice is used to create a drop down or pop-up list of the string, and it occupies the less screen space than list box control, since it shows only the currently selected items. When user click on it, the list of the choice drop down. Then it uses the only default constructor, that means constructor choice, and it create a new choice menu. Then methods, first one is the add method, which is used to add an item to the choice menu. Then second is get item count. which is used to return the number of atom in the choice menu. Then third is get selected index, which return the index of the currently selected atom. Then string get selected atom, get a representations of the current choice as a string. Then void select int position, it select the atom in the choice menu to be atom and the specified position. Then last one is the void set string. This method is used for set the selected atom in this choice menu to be atom whole whose name is equal to the specified string. Here the example for choice list. Here import the package AWT. Then choice example, here the choice. First is constructor empty, then frame s is equal to new frame. Here the frame having no name, so here is no name. Then choice is equal to new choice and set the bounds 100, 175, 75. Then here the just c is equal to add atom first, then atom second, third, fourth, fifth. Just add method is used here, and then f add dot c. Then here the choice object is c, then it is added into the frame. Then here the set size 400 into 400, then layout and visible true. And here only this add it, here the call only choice example. And then when we run this program, then we will get this atom first, second, third, fourth and fifth. And when we click on fourth, then here the selected. Then sixth control is list. List class provide a list of atom which can be scrolled from list of atom, and single or multiple atom can be selected at the time. It having three constructors. First one is a list empty constructor. Then second is the list with rows. Create the new scrolling list, initialize with a specified number of visible lines. Then list int row and boolean multiple modes. It create a new scrolling list, initialize with to display the specified number of the rows. Then it also having their methods. First one is the add. Then second is add is used for add the specified atom to the end of the scrolling list. Then int get selected index, which is used to get the index of selected atom on the list. Then string get selected atom, used for get the selected atoms on the scrolling list. Then int get selected index, get the selected index on the list. Then get selected index, this is used for the get the index of the selected atoms on the list. And last is get atom count, get the number of atoms in the list. Here the example for list. Here public class list example and list example. Then here the frame is equal to new frame list. Here this is the list object create list L1 is equal to nil list and 5. That means in list 5 numbers should be added. Then L1 is equal to set bounds. Then here the 100, 100, 75, 75. That means the list bounds. There this is the size for list bound. Then add the list add atom into the list by using add method. L1 is equal to add, suppose here atom first, second, third, fourth and fifth. Then add this add into the frame. That means list atoms added into the frame, the f dot add into L1. Then set size, set layout and visible. This then here the call list example, new list example. When we run this program, then we will get the program. This is output and this is the scroll bar. Then 7 is scroll bar. Scroll bar controls represent a scroll bar component in the order to enable user to select the from a range of values, and scroll bar may be oriented horizontally or vertically. Then it having the some constructor. First one the constructor empty constructor scroll bar, construct a new vertical scroll bar. And then second is scroll bar int orientation, construct a new scroll bar with the specified orientation. And third is the scroll bar int orientations, int values, int visible, int minimum and int maximum. Construct a new scroll bar with the specified orientation, initial values, visible amount and minimum and maximum values. Then it having some methods used by this scroll bar. First one is int get value, which is used for get the current value of the scroll bar. Then set value, set the value of scroll bar. Then get minimum, get the minimum value of the scroll bar. Then get maximum, get the maximum value of the scroll bar. Then get set unit increment int v. Then it having also some set the unit increment for this scroll bar, and then set block increment, which is used for set the block increment for this scroll bar. Here the example for scroll bar. Here package import the AWT, then class scroll bar example. Then here the constructor, one of the frame scroll bar example. So here the scroll bar example. Then scroll bar s is equal to new scroll bar. There the declaration for scroll bar. Then set bound, scroll bars bound 100 100 50 100. And then f1 dot add s, that means the frame, in the frame scroll bar is added in the frame. Then set size, layout and visible, and just here the empty scroll bar. That's why here though no any items or no any list added, just here display the scroll bar.